How's it going, everybody? It is Ethan, or Unknown Coder, and we are back with another episode. As you can see, we're back in the overworld. Let's actually check to see if we have any slime. Every once in a while when we spawn back in, we got some. Unlucky this time. So we're taking a break from digging to do some more other stuff. Before we get into today's episode, I just want to share kind of the stuff that we've been getting. So we got some netherrack or glowstone. Oh my goodness. Got some glowstone. I don't think there's anything else. But let's see here. Where's the gold? We got all this gold. This gold is from the gold farm. And then we got all this nether quartz. That'd be nice. And then look at this. Oh, 32 ancient debris. So we have enough for quite a bit of stuff here. I don't know when I'm going to be using that, but we're going to be using that somewhat soon. But today we're taking a break from the wither skeleton / gold farm, and we're going to start something that we need desperately because A, I keep running out of rockets, and B, I just want more ways to go around the world. So today's episode we are going to be hunting around the nether for some of the warped wood, so the stuff that comes from here. We're going to be using, what's in this? Ooh, there's a bunch of random stuff in here I need to clean out. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, we'll have to clean that out at some point. But that's what today's episode is going to be. We're going to start on another hub. We're not going to get that much done in it because we need a lot of sand and a lot of... Ooh, we have more stuff here too. We need a lot of glass. I'm thinking we're going to do purple glass and blackstone. So of course we also need blackstone. But I really don't feel like digging. So the first thing we're going to do today is get this stuff, or some of the stuff for the nether tunnel. So the nether tunnel is going to be packed ice, warped wood, and stone brick, and not blackstone, deep slate. So we'll need tons of that. So we'll start to do mining and stuff. We just want to be digging the hole in the nether. I'm sure at the end of the episode we will also be showing that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the nether. I'm going to go get some warped wood. Maybe as well. Well, what do I want to do first? I think that we might want to lay out the nether hub first, even if it's just the outer circle. So what I'll probably do is we need blackstone. So I should have brought ladders with me. What I'm going to do is, I guess, dig straight down. Well, not really straight down. I'm going to dig down over here. Try to dig up some blackstone. And I'll be back with you guys in a bit after we lay out our nether hub. Alright everyone, I am at ancient debris level. I'm just going to also have fire resist, just so you guys know. I'm just going to dig until I hit some blackstone or lava, that too. Should fill it up. I'm just going to dig until we find some blackstone. Not the stuff that has lava right over it, or okay, looks like this is the end of our tunnel. Unfortunately, I don't want to mine that because it has lava right over it, but I'm just going to branch mine until we get some blackstone. I'm not going to try to get too much, probably just a couple stacks here and there. Bruh. But yeah, so probably just going to try to get a couple stacks of blackstone to get our nether hub started. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. And then if I also find any ancient debris, I'll also let you know as well. So we are back in the overworld because my sweet nether spawn is in a basalt delta, or soul sand valley. Yeah, soul sand valley, which means that we are getting nothing but gas spawns over and over and over. So what I want to do is I want to fill a couple of shulker boxes with cobblestone. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to try to get as much cobblestone as I can here. Unfortunately, we're back to digging. Of course, if I can find an area that doesn't just have lava everywhere, we're going to dig. Try to get as much cobblestone as possible. We're going to build like a giant cobblestone cube around where we're actually building. We're going to try to slab as much stuff out as possible. That way, we don't have to deal with gas spawning, and we'll be on business working on another hub. So the rest of the night I'm probably just gonna mine some stuff, chill, and I'll meet with you guys again later on. So I put this in a giant box I decided to use the whatever this is, netherrack, instead of cobblestone because one, I was trying to go mine for cobblestone. I was getting everything but cobblestone, and B, we have an abundance of this stuff. So I've been doing some calculations, and this is another one of those builds that we're not going to get done in one episode. There's just way too much stuff for me to do. So to build the entire highway, we're going to need 58 stacks of polished deep slate, 5 stacks of shroom lights, 15 stacks of backed ice, 15 stacks of warped slabs, 15 stacks of buttons, 58 stacks of warped stairs, and that's only the start of it. We're going to need like twice that, so like 100 plus stacks of glass blocks, 100 plus stacks of stone brick stairs, and another 58 stacks of stone or glass panes. And then on top of all those glass panes, we also need cyan dye, so that means we need a flower farm to get blue dye, yada yada yada. So unfortunately it's not going to be feasible to get the whole thing done. However, what I might try to do instead is collect the materials that we need on this list to do the ice part. So I'm going to try to get the 15 stacks of ice, 15 stacks of warp slabs, 15 stacks of buttons, and 85 stacks of warp stairs. I'll take about 5 shulker boxes. And then I'm also going to fill up as many shulker boxes as I can with whatever it's called, I can't think right now, with netherrack. I'm going to build a like 3 by 2 box. That way the people can't shoot us from the outside, and we're just going to dig out the floor and put in the ice and stuff, and then that way at least we'll have an ice tunnel to get there faster. I'm pretty sure it'll be just as fast, if not faster, than flying. And then I can work on collecting the other materials, like the glass and all of that stuff, as we go. But I'm thinking, unfortunately, we're going to need some sort of a shulker box farm, because 58 stacks of warped slabs or stairs takes up 3 boxes of or 3 shulker boxes. We have 7 total, so imagine whenever we're doubling the amount for the glass blocks and the stone brick stairs, that's going to take like 10 shulker boxes. I mean, I can obviously always split it in half and do half and whatnot, but I want to get as much done as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refill this room out and get the floor done in this room and everything, and then we're gonna go off to a warp forest and also a frozen ocean and get stuff. So that's going to be the plan for now, and I'll see you guys in a bit once I get this all filled out. So here is our general idea of our nether hub. It's going to be pretty small, but it's fine. I didn't want anything crazy. We're just gonna have a circle here. These are gonna go up and then be domed at the top. We'll get rid of this eventually. But we have carpets up there, we have slabs down here. We might make some design on the floor, but for now we're just using slabs. Inside here we have some lava for some light. And this is the direction that we'll be heading to build that. But for today we are just going to try to get the ice down, or not the ice and other stuff down. We'll see how much we can do, but we'll probably need to brew up some invisibility potions, maybe some fire breathing potions or fire resistance potions in case we get knocked off. But I think if we use invisibility we should be fine. The goal for today is just to get the ice and then some small walls around. The actual track will start literally right here, and then right here we'll have like an archway that connects. Like I said, we'll have a dome at the top, but we need to collect materials for that as well. I went a little bit overboard on the sandstone slabs, but it is what it is. But that's going to be it. That's the time that I have for today to record. So I'll pick back up tomorrow, aka Sunday. But what we're going to do in between episodes / tomorrow is go off to the warp forest, which it's like right in that direction. You can see it from here. We're going to grab as much warped wood as we can to make into slabs and stairs, and then we'll start going that way. What I'll probably do is get as much netherrack as I can into some shulker boxes, go as far as I can, and then whenever I run out, just run back over to the dig site, get some more, fill up my shulker boxes, and continue and do that cycle over and over, and then it's kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And I messed something up there, that's fine. I'll also give you guys updates as well with the hole at some point, but that is what it is. So by the end of the episode, hopefully we have some ice all the way down there. So I'll be back with you guys tomorrow with some updates. Stay tuned. All right, so we're actually going to be vacating the Nether for the rest of this episode. While I was mining away this stuff, my inner programmer hit me and said, why don't I just go ahead and automate this? So I'm going to be building an automatic warped wood farm. Shouldn't take that long, probably only like an hour or two to build, and then we'll get a lot of material a lot faster. We will recycle some of the material. It's also relatively cheap, but we'll recycle some of it into whatever it's called. I can't think at the moment. Oh, it's almost not time. Into bone meal. I just need to figure out how big of an area to clear out and where to put it. I'm probably just going to put it like over here somewhere. I debated on whether or not I should make a bone meal farm, but I don't want to make too many farms here above ground because eventually this is all going to be covered by our giant temple. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the tutorial. This one is by KodeKraft, so if you guys want to build the same one, just look up KodeKraft Nether stem farm. You'll be able to find it. I'm going to start the replay mod recording. I'll probably have to clear out some trees, stuff like that, but I'm going to kick it off into a time lapse. I'll see you guys whenever it's complete. As you can see, up in this corner, I've been recording this as a time lapse. This is the part that I'm terrified of, because this is when I find out if I did this all incorrectly or not. Okay. I think it worked. That was the part that I was terrified of. So it looked like the TNT did in fact fall. The TNT duper is working, so that means the tree farm should work. So I'm gonna wrap up the build here. Here comes the true test. I'm a little bit worried about this not working. We also don't have that much bone meal right now, so we'll either have to build a bone meal farm or go AFK at the skeleton farm. But as you can see, we just have enough to really fill one and then almost fill this one. Apparently if you flick this lever, it's not growing anything yet. We might just be getting extremely unlucky. All right, it's doing something. I don't think we're gonna have... Okay, that looks good. We're gonna run out of bone meal before we grow anything, I have a feeling. I feel like we're probably almost already out. Let's see. Oh, come on. Actually, not using very much of this unless it actually grows something, so it's just kind of a little bit slow, but I'll give it a couple seconds here. We'll probably take all these extra stuff and throw them into a composter, turn those into bone meal. We may just need to make a bone meal farm. I want to know how it knows when to drop down TNT. That's interesting. But I'm wondering if we ran out of items already. Wait a minute, did it break? Oh, there's another one. Oh wait, never mind, they all go into that one. I was gonna say, did it break our other dropper? No, it's fine. Oh, here we go, now we're getting stuff. Boom, there we go, awesome. That hopper's apparently not fast enough to pick everything up. Another one, and we're getting stuff. So we had the opportunity to do warped and crimson, but I only like the crimson or the warped, and that's all we're gonna use. So I'm just did 2 crimson. And yeah, so I'm going to AFK a bit here. Probably go AFK at the, whatever it's called, at the skeleton farm to get a bunch of bones. I mean, it's not using that much. It's going to be using a lot more in here. It's actually not as bad as I thought. I mean, obviously we're not keeping completely up, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought. So I'm just going to AFK for a bit. I don't know how this guy got all the way over here. Somehow we got a red mushroom. Interesting. But let's see. I'm guessing that we mostly have junk that we don't want. So we'll probably want to do some sort of sorting system here. We had some netherrack stuck in there. We only have 14 right now and 1 shroomlight. It's not actually going as fast as I thought it would. But I think it takes a little bit to get going. So that is that. Let me AFK for a bit. I'll turn this off before I leave as well because I don't want to break it. But I can't believe we actually got it to work first try. Nothing blew up. We're all good. But hopefully by the end of the episode we should have enough stuff to actually, you know, wow, enormous. We should have enough stuff to actually start building the Nether highway. So that's good news. All right, I don't have too much time this morning, but it's time for a whole update. So we are almost to the roof in most places, so that's good. It might actually not take as long as I thought it was going to take. The bad news is that today I have a lot of stuff going on, so won't be able to dig much. What I did on Sunday, aka yesterday, is I essentially dug... Oh, here we go. Don't hit my ladder, please. We'll be right back. Don't close your eyes. All right, thank you. So, Saturday night, I AFK'd at our bone farm, and that was to get as many bones as I can possibly get to fill up the nether tree farm. And then yesterday, while NFL football was on, so all of the noon and 3 o'clock games, I essentially dug the hole, and then after that, I dug the hole from like noon till 5-ish, or noon till 6-ish. There was some breaks here and there, so I didn't quite get all of it done. And then I watched Sunday night football, where I watched my Chiefs get absolutely slaughtered on defense, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and repair my tools. I have a bunch of broken pickaxes in here. Then I'm going to go back to the bone farm to get the rest of the bones I need, and then I will AFK at the nether tree farm for a while. I might also make a sorter to automatically make some bone meal and stuff, but I'm gonna get the nether stems that we need, and then we will actually start. 1 second, let me turn down the sound, and then we will start working on the nether road to end off the episode. So I'll see you guys in a while. All right, I ran our monstrosity for about an hour or so. I filled everything up with bone meal. We got, I'm sure, plenty of warp stem. The only unfortunate thing is this thing does not actually produce that many of the shroomlights, so that's why I have these guys. I'm just gonna manually get the shroomlights because we literally only got a stack. We still have this much in here. Just got this much bone meal back. So that's good for now. The only thing we need now is 15 stacks of packed ice. There is a frozen ocean at 1,000 negative 5,000. We're just gonna fly over to that. I'll obviously need to make more rockets. I might just grab some paper, go over to the raid farm and grab some gunpowder, but I'm gonna put some stuff away. We should have 15 stacks just available in our inventory. Or I could just take another shulker box, but it is what it is. We are going to be looking into building a shulker farm very, very soon because we're running out of stuff. So I'm just going to put some of the stuff away, go over to the frozen ocean and start mining. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, I believe we have everything we need to actually start building our pathway. I'm just going to convert this stuff as we go. I got a bunch of pushes of invis. I'm going to be taking these. I've got like 2 hours of these. I'm going to be taking these that way I don't get spotted by ghast because those are annoying. But we're going to get grinding. I'm just going to pull up a YouTube video. We're going to get building. So I'll give you guys updates as we go as normal. Alrighty everyone, it's time again to wrap up an episode. We got the bit that we wanted done today, which was this ice road. We got the walls up, that way it's nice and safe. The only thing is it's kind of hard to use at the moment since we don't have the guards. So we need to go get some glass panes. But this thing is extremely fast, like when it actually works. Let's see if I can get to work for a second. Yeah, extremely fast. It's going to be really nice to have this. But of course, we need to get the guards up, which is going to be magenta, or not magenta, cyan glass panes, and we also need to build all of it up. But this episode I primarily just wanted to get it safe that we can get there and fro. I don't think I'm going to be working on this next episode. I have plans next episode. It's going to be a big episode. It's not going to be the biggest project we do, because right now this is probably the biggest project on this world. I have some crazy plans for this as well. As you can see, we're getting pretty far here. I'm going to continue working on this in between episodes as well. I'm going to put this boat away. And next episode, after I get done clearing this next layer, so this layer I'm standing on right now, as you can see, we're almost all the way through the nether roof, which is great, which means we're gonna have less and less to do. But as soon as we get done with this, I'm going to go start getting materials for next episode. I don't want to say what next episode is going to be because it's going to be a big one, but let's just say it's going to be extremely important. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this episode so I can get it rendered and edited for tomorrow. This has been Ethan or Unknown Coder. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.